Right, so the life insurance is the one on this side, I think. Am I going the... no, other side. Life insurance is this one. So the key should open this area. There's more of those fucking things. Hello. Yeah, fucking avoided you then, didn't I? It appears you can distract them using jerky, because it looked like that one was eating something. Maybe that should have been my plan all along. Oh, there is something there. I just missed it. It looks like some pages torn out of a book. What's this? A fairy tale? And it looks like it's just the last part. Who would have left something like this here anyway? The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them, and granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task. But it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry, and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing.
And there we go.
What was that?
You recite the spell, and that kills the monster that was like I say guarding. It wasn't so much guarding as just being an being an obstacle in front of one of the doors. So now that he's dead, we should be able to just go through here. Oh, hang on. There's something on the floor there. Let's check this out. There's a book on the ground. It's the first part of that fairy tale I just read. Once upon a time there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. Yeah. And then we all know what happens. The priestess dies, she's returned to life. Chants a spell, monster dies, all is well. And now we're actually out onto a normal street. And we're running around with a bloodstained jacket and a katana. So, you know, we don't look crazy at all. But if we go down here, I believe this is the way. And then this little door here. Daisy Villa Apartments. Oh, would you fucking believe it? We're actually fucking home. It's only taken me, what was it, like an hour and 10 minutes now, are we? An hour and 15 minutes, something like that, to get home from the mall. That's not my place. Where is your place, Heather? Because I can't remember. And I can't be bothered looking at the key, so I'm just going to walk around looking at random doors. There's your place. And, oh god, I am shattered.
Dad,
You would
I'm
not
home.
believe what I've just been through.
Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad?
Harry, wearing, by the looks of it, exactly the same thing he was in Silent Hill 1. No! What have they done to you?
No. No. No.
Obviously, I don't mean to make light of this in any way. This is obviously horrible for Heather. But, drives the story on. And, yeah. Spoiler alert for anyone who's not seen the film and wants to see the film. Why you'd want to see the film after listening to what I've said about it, I don't know, but just don't listen to like the next 15 seconds. Take note, people who made this film, Harry dies. He doesn't, just you know, it was Sean Bean as well. He fucking dies all the time. Just kill him. He should die. Anyway, back to this. And of course, she noticed some...
Did you do this?
some bloody footprints. I wasn't even paying attention, I was having a little bit of a rant, so was it bloody footprints that led her up to the roof?
For 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him,
So Heather's 17, because that happened 17 years ago. So Heather's 17 and she was smoking. Tut tut. I'm presuming the age in America is 18. It was 16 in the UK when this game would have come out. A few years, 6 years ago now, it changed to 18. I think it was 6 years ago. It was about the same time they decided to ban all smoking indoors. Not in public places anyway, smoke in your own home, obviously.
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well.
But here we go.
Birth a god, and build an eternal paradise.
Claudia? Is that a name? Claudia, that's a name, isn't it? Yeah. Spouting some more nonsense.
He's the one who killed your
Just shoot her. Just fucking shoot her.
I merely gave the order. So, what will you do?
Shoot the one who gave the order. She's literally stood. She's literally stood there. Shoot her in the face now.
In the town of Silent Hill.
But anyway, given the fact that Heather doesn't shoot her, we now have a boss battle on our hands, and I'm gonna get on the shotgun house. I've got plenty of ammo. Oh, that's right, he can block, can't he, this guy? I have to, like, dodge his attack and then counter with my own. Because he's got, like, blades on his arm. Reload, Heather. I'm actually doing much better, I think, than I've ever done on this boss before. I think every time I've ever done it, I've been hit at least once, so if I manage to get through this without getting hit, that's amazing. But yeah, basically just oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Yep, there we go. There's the customary at least one hit. Yeah, basically just strafe him. Well, not even strafe, just like run round in circles like this. He'll dive in and try and make an attack. At which point you just run round the back of him and shoot him in the back. And eventually, oh, got hit again. And oh, I managed to actually hit him over there. It's quite fortunate. Eventually he'll die. I've not got much ammo left, I've got 10 rounds left to do with healing. You dead yet? No, not dead yet. You dead? Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, aren't you? Yeah, you're dead. Awesome.
I don't know what to say.
Why are you in my house?
Then don't say anything.
That'd be the first question. Well, not house, more apartment.
Fine.
But that'd be my first question.
Just get out of here and leave me alone already.
Calm down.
You just what?
Calm down.
You just what, eh?
How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead. He's murdered. Get out. This is all your fault. If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go.
If it'll make you feel better, I will.
Not going very quickly there, are you?
Is he okay like this?
Heather obviously changed her mind pretty sharpish.
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial.
Well, I don't know. You could phone the police. Say your father's been murdered. That'd be my first thought. But no.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Doesn't cross Heather's mind at any point. I mean, I know there's surreal shit going on, but you'd still call the police.
I'm going to Silent Hill.
And there we go. That's why
It's in Silent Hill.
Harry must die, because then it convinces Heather to go to
I don't
Silent
know.
Hill.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did.
That's it. Take revenge. Revenge solves everything.
When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Oh,
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
How you gonna get there?
None.
I might be wrong, but I'm sure I remember reading somewhere that the plants, the flowers that are on Harry's body there are white dahlia,
I need your help.
which are the plants that were supposedly being trafficked.
But it's
The
too far
drug,
to walk.
you know, the plant from where the drug came from,
Besides,
that was supposedly being
I'm
trafficked
partly
in the first game.
responsible for this.
I think that's what those flowers are. I think that's
I'll
what
bring the car around
the
back.
significance of them
Come by
being
and
white
finish saying
is.
goodbye.
But here we go. Douglas offering to drive us to
You might
Silent
die
Hill.
too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
Why does Douglas want to go to Silent Hill so badly? I mean, I get that he's saying, "Oh yeah, there's nothing left for him where he is," but really, that's not like equal to. Let's go to this hell on Earth that I most likely will die. But, yeah, let's grab that stun gun because, as all American teenagers do, Heather has a stun gun. I don't know. Maybe it is more common now with the common availability of like a taser. It's not even that door. I don't know why you're looking at that door, Heather. It's this door. But yeah, it just seems a bit suspicious that she's got a stun gun in her dresser. Actually, that's a point. If she had that stun gun for like possible
Just met
rapists
some guy named.
and like this whole stranger danger thing,
Vincent?
why didn't she have it on her when
It's a
she went to the
friend of
mall?
yours, right?
She just assumed she was going to be fine
I'm not sure.
because she was bloody well wrong.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard.
There we go.
Gave me this
Vincent
map.
telling us to look for Leonard. And we've got a map.
What do you
Map
wanna
of Silent
do?
Hill.
We can't trust him.
It's always great when they just hand you the
we've
map
got no other
rather than having to
choice.
try and find it. Because if you have to try and find it, there's a possibility you can miss it.
Here, take this too.
What's that?
Especially if you're playing Silent Hill Downpour, because you could bloody miss
Your
everything in
father
that
was
game. You
hungry.
could like miss the torch, you could miss the radio. I mean, they needed to structure that better so you couldn't miss those items. First playthrough, I played through that game twice to try and get 2 different endings. The first playthrough of that game, I missed the torch for the first hour of the game. I played without a torch, and then I realised you could get a torch like a minute and a half into the game. It's ridiculous.
Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now...
Did it ever used to be a nice, quiet little town? When did Douglas go there?
Once.
And when did Silent Hill...
On a missing persons
When did the
case.
original thing of Silent Hill take place
Never did
in
find him.
Alessa's murder?
But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town.
See,
My line of work.
people know it's screwed up.
you hear a
People
lot of
know
nasty rumors.
that some crazy shit goes on there. And yet it's still a fucking tourist destination. It makes no sense.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No
I mean...
offense taken.
God. People tell rumours about crazy shit going on in Silent Hill, but yet still people flock there
Anyway,
and go and enjoy
I thought you were
themselves. But
important.
never ends well.
What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
How would she know what a hangover's like? She's
Maybe
17.
you're car sick.
No.
Because I was never
Just
drunk when I was
trying to
17, because that
remember.
would be against the law.
My childhood.
She probably has been drunk. She's a rebellious teenager. She smoked. She probably has been drunk and therefore has been hungover.
17 years ago. A woman named
And I'll be honest, one thing I'm thankful about is when I get hangovers, I don't seem to get headaches. I just feel sick.
She offered up
I
her
hardly ever seem to get
only
headaches.
daughter.
I think I might have had about 4 in my life.
Maybe so, but it worked.
19 years of age, 4 headaches in my life. That's
Girl gave birth to a guy.
doing alright, in my opinion.
You see, that girl had special powers.
Going off on quite a tangent here, I don't even know why. Maybe it's because this
Her
cutscene's a bit slow.
classmates called her a witch.
It's stuff you already know if you've played Silent Hill.
She could make
Basically,
things happen
she's
in her
remembering
life.
things about Alessa's life.
She could kill people just by wishing for it.
I wonder why she can remember things about Alessa. Could it be because she was part of Alessa? And Alessa
God was killed by a single
made her
person.
when she was a baby and gave her to Harry? Could that be
My
it?
Father, Harry Mason.
I think it might be.
I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being.
No, probably not, because I don't know what the definition of God actually is, but
God
it
is
probably
trying to
includes
do the
something
same
about
thing.
immortality.
And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms.
That baby was me.
Before she died, she gave the baby to my father.